actually speak to me, particularly when I'm lonely. I try again. Cyclo, where is Mother? Where is she? My hands are now grabbing at my ponytail, clawing in agitation. The matrix on the wall warps, involutes on itself, and a face appears. It's a woman's face, like Mother's, but different. Like an Ajuma, or auntie. An Ajuma made of shimmering blue glass. Your mother is not here, Cyclo says, in her vibrating, watery voice. I stand there, not knowing what to do. Somewhere inside of me, a seed of doubt and fear grows steadily into a tree, strong as stone. Where could she be? I can't call her or communicate to her. It's strictly forbidden. After all, no one knows of my existence on the ship except for Cyclo and Mother. Mother is the ship's reproductive engineer, in charge of making sure the crew's population on Cyclo stays steady and functional. New embryos are decided upon by the leaders of the ship, not the needs of a human who wishes to have their own child. Mother carefully tends these new crops of fetal crew members with a calm expectancy. And yet, I was not needed for the census, or for stability. I would be considered expendable. But she made me anyway, in secret, kept me in secret. And when she couldn't be here, Cyclo cared for me. Mother was the only person required to report census data, so she could hide me. And Cyclo, who is programmed to care for all of us, had no issue with taking care of me, too. My caloric and nutrient needs were accounted for via Mother's personal lab records, and easily hidden. There was never a reason for a random crew member to ask, Cyclo, is there an unsanctioned extra human aboard this ship? So Cyclo never had to answer the question. I stare at the membrane door. She must be busy tending to something in the labs. That has to be the reason. To search her out would be to put my very existence and my mother in danger. After several moments, while Cyclo pulsates a gentle light lavender on the walls, patience, waiting, I decide. I shall wait. So, I wait another hour. It feels like a very long time. I knit some more of a little Afghan I started last week. I read some Shakespeare, The Tempest. I'll reread the story of Cyclo's genetic creation and birth, down to the details of which percentages of her genes have been synthesized, which were knocked out, which were enriched via cisgenesis or transgenesis. I'll read Mother's diary, filled with stories of when I was smaller, and her delight over every milestone of my childhood. I eat a pre-cooked synthetic yam porridge that I find in our food cupboard. My mind is whirling so fast with thoughts I don't want to consider. The panic is there, simmering under my skin, but I cannot unravel over what I don't know yet. So, I wait. Mother doesn't come. My heart is beating so fast I can barely stay standing. I have clawed my robe until it has holes in the edges. It has been 6 hours now. I am absolutely forbidden to leave my room. A room that does not exist in the consciousness of any crew member except my mother, hidden as it is in the most unused part of Cyclo's body, the northeast quadrant, Alpha Ring. For the last 2 hours, I've raised my hand countless times, poised a few inches from the door, before dropping it. Even touching the door is strictly forbidden. But I can't wait here for much longer. Where is Mother? Where could she be? I'd even read the last entry in her diary, looking to see if anything was off. But there was nothing but our last discussion on why hedgehogs are not related to sea urchins. My eyes are full of tears, and I've already cried several times out of sheer panic. I keep my voice steady and say, Cyclo, please open the door. Cyclo, not bothering to speak because the message is too urgent, blanches with white that moves in waves over the door. Forbidden. Cyclo, please.